Okay, you ready? Hi, I'm Edie,
I'm Judy.
and together we're Rainbow Grannies. Yay!
If you hang on a second, we're going to say that all over again because we're putting on TikTok live too. Hey, it's
Let's see
that.
if we say it. Let's see if we say it right this time. Ready? Hi, I'm
I'm
Edie,
Judy.
and
And
together
together
we're
we're
the
the
Rainbow
Rainbow
Grannies.
Grannies.
Yay!
Hey.
It's pretty much the same thing.
I see that. So, hey, it's Saturday morning and Edie made me coffee this morning. You have your coffee? It's live coffee with the Rainbow Grannies.
Mm, it's some good coffee. These mugs were sent to us by one of our fellow watchers, um, Army vet. So I always
Yeah,
like
we
to
haven't
throw a
seen.
little
Yeah.
thank you out to her. She was on last week.
Yeah. Oh, wait, Army got here last week. I think she's on the
Yeah,
West Coast, and it's 8 in the morning here. Hey,
right.
Sweetie Marie, and I want to
Hey, good
say,
morning, sweet
Elena, good
Marie.
morning,
Good
and
morning.
Sandra, good morning.
Good morning. So what we're doing is we're doing that again. We're trying to do both of them at the same time, our TikTok and our YouTube. So let's see. Good
Oh, and Kate
morning.
says, good morning, ladies. I've been up all night due to loud noises. I'm not very happy about that. But you know
Mm.
what, Kate? I'm glad you're here. I was up since 4 in the morning trying to go back to sleep and finally fell back to sleep around 6. And it's like,
Look, you had a little thing on your head.
I did. What
Thank
was
you very
it?
much for the gift.
And so, you know what? It sucks when we wake up all night and we don't want to be. It's nice when we want to be.
If we happen to lose TikTok, you know where we'll be. We'll be over there on YouTube because Judy got a little potty mouth this morning. Yep.
Good morning, everyone. So be kind and tap the screen. And also
That's
here,
right.
hey, Wesley.
Morning, Rachel. Hey, sweet Marie. Wesley, how you doing?
Wesley, are you on both? You got both turned
Here,
on?
let me show you guys. Let me show you. I started to get the stuff together to mail them out. They're they're not mailed yet, but they're getting closer. They're in the bags.
Yes,
So what I'm talking
everything.
about on YouTube is
Yeah.
on our TikTok account, we have subscribers, and if you subscribe over there, I get you. I have these water bottles that I'm supposed to mail out to all the people that have, what do you call it, reoccurring subscribed. You know, and they're all so kind that they're not like, how come I don't have my water bottle yet? You know, because it
Because
is.
we are grandmas.
Yeah, I'm still the same Edie I was. I just got older. Morning, Holly. How you doing? Okay, Sandra's almost completely moved in. That's great.
Yeah. You know, I got these new hearing aids that have this control here so I can adjust the volume on it on my phone. This is really, I know for you all, this is like a no brainer. Oh, sure, there's an app on the phone. I didn't grow up with an app on the phone. I didn't even grow up with hearing aids that could work for me. So this is like, wow.
Uh-huh. She
Wow,
still
look at
knows how to
that.
block me out if she don't want to hear what I'm saying. Hey, I
Nah,
want to say to everybody that's here that isn't familiar with us, I'm Edie,
I'm Judy,
and
and
together
together
we're the
we're the
Rainbow
Rainbow Grannies.
Grannies.
We're telling folks on TikTok
We
again
get
here.
on here every
Yeah,
Saturday and Sunday morning at 8 o'clock and do our live. We're part of the LGBT plus community.
we're married.
So yeah, we are married. We have to each other. And we get on here and we have fun, we have coffee, we talk about whatever we want to talk about, and we talk about whatever you want to talk about. If you type it in the chat there, we'll talk about it. But also we have moderators that are the coolest moderators on TikTok and on YouTube too. And they help fight the crime. So if anybody's out there and they say something mean,
They're gone
they
because
tear
this
their
is
lips
a
off. They tear their lips off. They tear their lips off and make them listen to me talk. That's what they do.
they let them keep their ears.
Yep. Yep. So I
They
can
don't do the
sing.
Mike Tyson thing, no.
No, no,
No,
but
no.
they just tear their lips off, so then they can't talk, and then they have to listen to me. What state are we
Mm-hmm.
from? We're in Pennsylvania right now.
I was just going to say that
We're
we
in
make this
Pittsburgh.
a nice, safe place, but then Edie started talking about ripping their lips off. So I don't know. It's a nice, safe place for some of us.
As long as we're all
That's
nice.
right. It's it's
Yeah.
it's
So
you
I'll
know
bring up the
some.
fact that we went to movies last night. We went to see
We don't know what it's called.
oh
Something Hope,
oh
and it's about Possum Trot, Texas.
what's the name of that movie?
I'm gonna
Sounds
look it up.
Hopers. What's the name of the movie, guys? We went to see something Hope. It's been all over Facebook. Everybody's
Sound of Hope.
Okay, and it's about where they adopt all these kids to this one church adopts all these kids. Honestly, if you get a chance to see this movie, I think it's 2 thumbs up.
Yeah,
It's a good
definitely.
one. I mean, if you like a
It's
nice serious movie, it was a nice serious movie. We didn't cry. Well, should I say, I didn't cry. But we all know Judy's a waterhead.
Well, I didn't cry like that. I mean, Edie heard that if you go see this movie, be ready to cry.
Yeah,
which is probably why she didn't cry, because she was ready. And
yeah, I was emotionally bored.
It is. I think it's rated PG-13 or something like that. So it's just all these kids who are in the foster care system.
We don't want to spoil it or anything.
No, but I think if they read about it, learn about it, that's what it's about. And so it's this church. It's based on a true story. That's what's really fascinating about this movie too. But also some movies based on a real story, this is done very well.
Yeah. I am a critic when it comes down to movies. I only saw one section that I thought was just like so unreal that it was just like they really needed help. Yep. They really needed help to make that seem more believable.
But they made it a film. They have to make it work in a film. So I forgave that.
They should have asked me. They should have asked me. I could have helped them on that one. No, it wasn't scary at all. It was a really good movie. It was one of them heart-touching.
Yeah, one of them heart-touching movies, but and good.
Yeah. And good. So what else did we do this weekend? I went to my meeting that I go to once a week on Wednesday with the seniors. So I belong to this group of gay seniors. And I mean, that's a pretty cool thing. Let's see. Thank you, Diamond, for sharing it.
And Elena saying, how is everyone today?
We're doing good.
So this is a question out for everybody, huh?
How's everybody doing today? You guys got into anything good this week? And
anybody have pride hangover? How about all the organizations now that have to hit all these prides? I wonder if they have pride hangover.
Mm-hmm.
We hit a few prides
because they probably do. They probably because I mean, you figure so many of them. Well, they have to go to so many different ones, even though they have different reps that represent each one. But now that month of June is over, now they can kind of like, whoo. But I guess they do have to finish up all their paperwork and all that kind of stuff to make sure that. I mean, that's like more serious talk when it comes down to what happens at the behind scenes of pride.
But the thing that was neat for me is, we could kind of pick and choose which ones we were going to. And now all these neighborhoods have their pride. It's like, I was trying to think, well, what are they all trying to have big pride, like the big Pittsburgh pride? And I thought, no, they're all having neighborhood pride. They're not trying to have like the big pride and the big parade. They're just having a neighborhood saying, hey, it's Pride Month, let's all play.
I think the small neighborhood ones are nice. It gives you a chance to actually see who in your neighborhood is like you. Yeah. So if you didn't know the 2 ladies living at the end of the street, a bird just flew up against the window. If you didn't know the 2 ladies living at the end of the street were, 2 old gay ladies, now because they showed up for the free pizza.
And then what I liked is one neighborhood we went to with a friend of mine when we were back in our 20s, we were friends. And we hadn't stayed connected all the years, just everybody in the gay community. We hear about one another once in a while. Edie touched base with this neighborhood on Facebook, and they said, oh, I know Judy. And so we saw each other there, and I was just thought, so what's it like? We're in our 60s now. What's it like that this is your neighborhood and you got together with people and made pride in your neighborhood? She said, yeah. And the council was all for it, and they backed us 100%. And there was a couple, Mama Meatball Pizzeria and
Triangle Grill, I think it's called, and they provided
hoagies and pizza.
Right.
And I thought, in our 20s, nobody was throwing a pride party for us when we were in our 20s.
Oh no!
And now we can throw a pride party in our neighborhood like the block party.
Yeah, to get on a Greyhound bus and travel to the big city in order to, maybe
try to be anonymous too, for that matter.
Yeah, I remember when I purchased my very first rainbow-looking tie-dye shirt. I bought it offline, or off a catalog or something because, there wasn't anything available. You wasn't going to go down to Target and buy your shirt that said love or nothing like that,
Yeah. So
No, we
somebody asked,
haven't heard from Jared. I was
we
wondering
just
about him
talked
too.
about that the other day.
But also, Jared has a little baby.
And that
So,
little baby's probably walking and
yeah,
running
it's
now.
busy now. I want to. Somebody else asked where we're from. We're from Pittsburgh. They also asked if we were married. We're
Mhm.
married. We've been married for almost 3
3
years
years.
now. We've been together for 10 years.
Yeah.
Yes, we have children from before. I have two, and they're in their 30s, and two grandchildren, and
Right. And I have one child, and I'm also married and a grandchild from them.
right. So we've got three grandchildren together and three children together,
Yeah, and I was
and
going to say
and two
something there, and I
cats.
forgot.
We got two cats, Apollo and
Oh
Bill.
yeah, so think we met in September and married in November.
Not in the same year. Good Lord. Even though that's pretty common. Remember, I can't remember. I met a couple ladies that I was talking to at my senior group this week,
Yeah.
and they're newly in a relationship, which is I can't honestly remember how long. I can't remember if they said they've been together like a couple months or if they've been together like a year, but they don't live together. And I was just
Uh-huh.
like, what? You don't live
How'd
together?
that happen?
I mean, we all know that lesbians are ready to just jump in and move in together within,
Yeah,
definitely 6 months in. You're if you haven't moved in at 6 months and you're a lesbian, then that means that you're not really into that person. What do you think?
Or you're not really a lesbian?
Well, no, no. But I just think that maybe, but there could be other issues, like maybe you like your house.
Like maybe
Especially 'cause-
they're in their 50s or 60s and
Well,
they've been around the block a few times and
yeah.
they know better
Well,
than to
these
jump right
ladies,
into it.
these ladies were telling me, and I'll tell you, I mean, if they're watching, hey, they were telling me what a blessing it was to be at their age, which is in their 60s,
Uh-huh.
and find someone
Mhm.
that you're having some fun with and a good time and all that kind of stuff,
Yeah.
out to dinner and see some shows and plays and stuff like that, where, I mean, the young folks, they go out and meet somebody and jump in and out and everything.
Well, I remember after I had been around the block a few times, I thought I won't ever live with anyone again. What I thought made sense is to buy a duplex, side by side duplex, with a kitchen meet at the wall and knock the wall out. So that way you can share the kitchen, but each have your own place.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, I better not peek out that door and see somebody else coming in through the front. I'm a huge Broadway musical lover. I love them.
Oh, get me started.
Well, thank you very much, everybody. I want to thank you all for joining us and all those new followers we got. If by chance you're not following, follow right now. Let me see. Follow. Roll up my screen. Thank you over here on YouTube too. Let's see. I'm trying to do both platforms on my phone. Oh my goodness. I don't know how you can do that, Wesley. Elena, Perry, thank you very much for joining us. Let's see.
So I'm putting on. So there was somebody up here.
Follow.
Oh, I'm sorry. There was somebody up here who asked us a question too. I wanted to get back to it. What can you say to a person that is completely marginalized by family and society? Oh no, is that a real question? I mean, that's what we're talking about, being LGBT, aren't we?
Do your best to answer that question. You're in silence now.
Well,
you
silent
did this
now.
to me.
I know. I'm silent now because I don't know if that's a real.
Okay, thank you all the new followers that are coming through. I really appreciate it. Keep
what
following.
I would say to that person is, I don't know, hang out with the Rainbow Grannies and don't feel isolated anymore.
So, well, then that really helps, because if you're using, marginalized was such a big word for me that I was just like, what do you mean? Huh? You talking about being left out? Well, that means you got to start hanging around with gay people. And that's what I was talking about, like with that senior group I belong to. Right now, sitting here on the phone and on our YouTube is a lot of people that haven't found haven't found anyone to go out there with and hang out with out there in the real world. So they find themselves on the internet having fun, doing their internet thing. But what we're saying is there's a lot of things you can go out there and do and hang out, meet people.
That's like the senior center sounds like a neat thing because, we're not going out to the clubs anymore. The dancing doesn't start till 10,
I'm going to tell you, if you show up at the senior center, though, best thing to do is find yourself a real nice donut or bake good or something like that and bring it. Don't bake from your own house because we're real funny from that. I'm gonna tell you right now. I don't eat from everybody's house. We all know this. I don't want to. I don't know what's going on in your kitchen. I don't know if you washed your hands. I don't know what it's like. So don't bring your baked goods because I'm not going to jump right in them. I'm not. So if you go to the store and you see a really nice looking cake or a pie or something, bring it. Bring it. I'm going to eat it because I don't know what's going on at the factory, at the baked goods, at the store. But I just feel a little better about it until
Well, at least there's somebody going in and checking on it.
Right. Until I get, because I don't want your feelings hurt. I don't want you to show up with a pie that, you then put your foot in thinking it's really, really good and nobody eats it because they're all worried because you got cat hair on your jacket.
And it's not my cat hair.
Yeah, I mean, don't come over here. Yeah, not the foot. I know. Yeah, don't do it because we're not going to eat it.
And Kate says, once you come to my house, you'll never want to stop eating.
I know that's right, Kate. We eat from the living room right through the other room.
Godwin's saying, okay, the world is scary. I live in a very conservative town. And so we are talking about, I guess, people living. Hey, Nate, good afternoon to you. So we are talking about, I guess, living in a very conservative town is a whole different story. We got different conversations going on here now. It's very hard at 60 to meet anyone. I'm still working 6 days and dealing with my kids.
Oh yeah, I know it is. But I seriously, I really think there's so many of them, groups and stuff that if you get a chance to go to one of them ones where they play cards, if you like to play cards or something like that. Oh, almost everything feels crooked. My stripes are going.
Stripes are crooked. Yeah.
Man,
we're taking a commercial break while we fix the wardrobe. Because our wardrobe people kind of are sleeping on the job.
My boobs are not this big. This camera makes my boobs look like, look at that.
We don't mind.
Hello.
Maybe we need to
There's like an echo. In order for me to talk to anything down there below. Hello. Down in the valley so low. Hang your head over. Hear the wind blow.
Yeah, no, this is just us, just us talking with you guys, in YouTube land and TikTok land. But imagine when you got to go to work and you got to have meetings.
She said they're stealing the show. I know they are. I don't even know what.
Sometimes.
Maybe if I take my bra off and they lay down, they won't be so.
Edie.
Lay down.
You don't have to be on Zoom for work when you got to figure out all the camera angles and everything before you start your job. Because then sometimes I just try to lean back and all of a sudden it's like big boobs in front. And so then I got to lean forward the whole time. And it's like.
I think it's this shirt. Well, this is that new bra too. I got that new bra on.
Got a push-up bra?
Well, yeah,
Wasn't that advertised when we were kids, push-up bra? Just like, what's a push-up bra? And I thought it was a compliment when I told somebody she's so lucky she didn't need to wear a bra if she didn't want to. And I thought that was a compliment.
Thank you guys, all the new followers. We really appreciate it. Anybody that just popped in, I want to let you know. I'm Edie.
I'm Judy. Together with the Rainbow Grannies.
That's right. We're part of the LGBT plus community. So if you're a gay, if you know somebody gay, then
I know somebody gay.
I know one or two gay people. Oh, thank you very much. Look at there. They're just following. That's because you all guys know somebody gay, huh?
Yeah, if you know someone gay or if you know somebody who's got family who just come out and all this, share these lives with them. And
that's right.
To come on in
it makes them feel like they got somebody else out there.
I'm gay. I'm gay too. Hey, high five.
Oh, shoot. I know somebody. Do you know somebody? Oh, you guys are so sweet. Listen, you're both beautiful. Love y'all. Good morning, girls, from Deborah. Thank you very much.
We got two topics to talk about that came up on TikTok, and I'm going to get back to the two topics. But first, while Edie's here with you, I'm going to go run to the refrigerator and get something. Wait till you see what I'm going to show you.
Oh my goodness! I hope she's not going to get us kicked off of TikTok because she went and got something little, a little too ornery, because TikTok, they'll try to put us in jail. It's actually been 1 year.
What I'm doing, you tell me I'm stepping over the wires.
She's stepping over the wires without tripping because I couldn't find the thing that the big plug goes in. So we had to stretch the cord across the room, and let's see. Thank you very much for all the extra follows. Thank you. If you aren't familiar, we have a YouTube channel. It's called Edie and Judy Rainbow Grannies. We're over there having a good time too. And so it gets recorded, so you get the opportunity to watch it later on and share it with your friends and all that. It's pretty cool. Do you see that piece of paper? Can you give me that piece of paper down there? Oh, remember
Which one?
that? That one. Yeah.
Coming through.
She's coming through.
Coming through.
Wonder why you didn't go that way the
class,
first time instead of climbing
because
over
there's
the.
usually not enough room for me
What are you
to.
trying to say?
That we normally have the chairs pushed back and the table pushed back.
Anyway.
Remember the days in a crowded bar when you go past somebody like that in a crowded bar?
Yes.
So, guess what this under this? You'll never guess.
You'll never guess.
You'll never guess. Look at this. You still don't know what it is, do you? Nah, you don't know yet, but I'm going to open it up and tell you. I'm going to do some baking this morning. Edie's sister made this really easy for me. So that I can open the package.
Yeah, we got rolled.
All right, you keep rolling.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
How could you tell already?
Yeah, but see, Judy, we got, let's see, hey, Camp Girl from Ohio, how you doing? Hey, Violet. Let's see, just follows on YouTube. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Thank you very much for following us on our YouTube channel. A sub sandwich. Boy, that'd be one heck of a sub, wouldn't it? Hey, everybody, that's true. We only got 5,000 likes over there on TikTok. We need for you to tap your screen.
Tap, 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 tap. Look at that. It is challah. Challah is where you braid the bread. You know how you braid your hair? Or this is you braid the bread.
And it's cinnamon
it
challah.
Is cinnamon challah for Shabbat morning, Saturday morning, cinnamon challah. Edie's sister sent it to us. I'm so excited.
So it says, warm me up.
It said,
huh. Ooh, I want to put that sticker on me. What's it say? Up. Warm me up. Hey, wait. Let's see. This sticker says, warm me up at 250
for 30 to 40 minutes. You want me to warm me up for 30 to 40 minutes?
I'm going to wear this sticker. Warm me up for, yeah.
So I got the new oven turned on. It's the first time I'm baking. You baked the other day.
Yeah.
It's the first time I'm baking.
Thank you, Blue Sherry.
So I've got it. I guess it'll make a noise when it's ready.
Yeah, I'll see it. That light goes out.
Okay.
Good morning. Thank you. But anyway, over here on YouTube, we want to make sure that we thank my sister very much for sending us the challah. And it came from a bakery called Back Girls Bakery. So I was really surprised. She called me the other day and told me she was sending it. And we are going, I don't know if you have to bake the whole thing, huh? Hate to see it all dry out real quick. But we'll eat it fast, huh? Do you think we can eat this all in one sitting so that it doesn't dry out on us?
You know what fresh baked bread is like.
Yeah, we got butter, real butter in there. It's getting ready to get good. I don't know if we should do this and eat it on camera too.
Why?
Because I'm going to get down. Get down.
Yeah.
Good morning from Kentucky. Hey, Tanya. Thank you very much. Have we seen the new stove? No, you haven't. But I'm going to take the TikTok over now.
I'm going to take YouTube over so they can see the new
stove.
No,
I don't think you can take YouTube over.
I think I can.
So you can see the new stove?
Okay.
You ready? You want to see the new stove? Everybody follow if you want to see the new stove. You got to follow me over. Oh, my back was probably showing up.
Well.
Ready? Want to see the new stove? Oh,
okay.
Ready?
You seen the Rainbow Grannies house. Here's the kitchen.
Here's the new stove. Isn't that pretty?
Hey, see the stove behind me. That's the new stove. So if you look.
It's got the little griddle thing there.
So we make eggs and burgers and hot dogs on that griddle already.
I know, isn't it gorgeous? It makes you just want to kiss on it and hug on it and love on it.
Now this oven, you can air fry. Edie air fried some chicken wings in there.
Yes, I used the air fryer on it. I was like, oh my goodness. Try to not show that mess over on the counter, dear
Well, that's
honey.
not. I didn't think that was a mess. I thought we were pretty good cleaned up in here.
Mhm.
Yeah, Edie did the air fryer. Did the Yeah, you can see the back of in the back of our house all neat. See, because we cleaned up. We cleaned up because we had company. Oh, the air fryer is really cool. I can't wait to work with the air fryer. Built-in air fryer, built-in convection oven for baking. I picked up a whole bunch of bramble berries out there, and I'll be making pie. Maybe I should do that next week when we're on here.
I don't think those berries, unless you're gonna freeze them.
Okay, maybe I'll make them tomorrow. I'll have to make pie.
Yeah, they're gonna be
I'll have to
gone.
get the stuff today to make pies.
Thank you. Good morning. So you got a chance to see our
one
new
thing at a
stove.
time. Today is making challah. Okay, we've got Crystal. Hey, Crystal, I'm watching you ladies on TikTok and YouTube right now. I'm new to your YouTube channel. Hey, I'm glad you're here.
Thank you very much. Make sure you share it with your friends or something. I know you know somebody gay.
And Nate said, I still love all the watermelon stuff.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I still have all the watermelon stuff. I've been collecting watermelon stuff for my kitchen oh my God.
Long before I met you.
Oh my God. I mean, we're talking probably almost 40 years at least.
Yeah. So let's see. Did it? Oh, it says, I think it's ready.
Yes, it is. Okay. It's ready.
I'm going to go put it in the oven now, but we're not going to walk you to it this time, right?
Well, I could, but then that means the camera would be on Judy's spot.
Oh.
Judy. She's putting it in the oven right now. Hey, Bonnie, how you doing? Good morning. Judy's putting us some challah in the oven, and we got some, it's cinnamon challah, and we got some butter, and it's getting ready to be so good. If you hurry up, you can get here in time. There's a whole fresh pot of coffee on and some warm challah. Man, it don't get much better than this. Let's see, what are you growing behind you? That's, see the little, what do you call them? Tomatoes. See the tomatoes on there? They got wee little tomatoes. They're supposed to end up being like cherry tomatoes. And I'm growing, what's that stuff? Basil. And I've got...
and I put the fresh basil in everything. I make eggs in the morning. I put fresh basil in it. Look, I'm so excited I can't even talk. I make all these vegetarian meals. Oh, I make these salads and I put basil in it. I make a bean salad and put basil in it.
But I'm also
make
growing
a chickpea salad and
that
put basil
lavender.
in it.
I got lavender growing. It's finally growing big enough.
And I usually put that in my coffee. I didn't put it in my
Wesley's
coffee
on his way. Okay, Wesley. We're here. We're waiting. Let's see.
Hopefully I'll find my half to grow with at M&M. And Sandra said, I'm off to Home Depot. See you tomorrow if you're all on. Okay, Sandra, say hi to all the lesbians there for us.
Yeah, really. Yeah, tell them that you know where some nice ladies are. Because, you know, that's another thing, too. But I don't think you can find single women at Home Depot. I think
they're all couples?
I think so. I think if you see one there, chances are she's got a better half at home.
But on the other hand, I think Home Depot, if you're single and you're handy in the house, you know, building, I think Home Depot is a great place to go and hang out. And then when you see those, you know, somebody you think is a single lesbian, then you start talking on.
I think you should have to wear a shirt. You should start wearing a shirt saying I'm single, because I'm serious. I think most of the ladies there are probably coupled up, because that's why they left the house to go get something to fix it. Because if they're living by themselves,
they're in an apartment or something,
and they don't
probably
care.
They don't have to.
They don't care if the rail's weak.
So if we should say, yes, I'm at Home Depot, I am single.
Right. Okay. We should make those T-shirts and send them out.
Yeah, with little Rainbow Grannies.
Yeah, lesbian, like, or rainbow letters or something. Yes, I am single. Mm-hmm.
There we go.
And I'm handy.
So what are the kind of things you're handy at in the house and I'm handy at? I'm handy at whenever the alarm goes off but it wasn't set off for real. I'm handy at pushing the buttons over and over again to make it shut off.
Now listen, Marcus said he's been working at Home Depot for 36 years. So Marcus, how many lesbians have you seen at Home Depot in 36 years? Let's see. I love both tops. I love both tops too.
Do y'all like the new lesbian flag, the orange and pink one?
No.
Or do you prefer the all pink one? I didn't even know there was an all pink one.
I didn't know there was an all pink one, but I just think the pink and the orange just is enough to make me want to throw up. It reminds me of a what do you call them? A dreamsicle. I mean, I don't know a lesbian on this planet that loves pink and orange. How do you feel about it? You know, I think we need to throw a little something. I mean, even purple would have been better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what did you say? Somebody said they didn't ask us what colors we wanted.
Right. Right. There was no
the orange and pink one is my favorite personally.
Okay, that's
well, your name's Sorbet, of course.
Shoot. Oh, Sandra's going to recruit while she's over at Home Depot. You go, girl. That's what I did last week, a couple weeks ago. I did some recruiting. There was, but I mean, they only come over to my side if they want to be. You can't like force them over there.
Yeah. Hey, AJ, how are you?
That's it, creamsicle enthusiast. That's exactly it. And I do like creamsicles. You know what I tried to get? We went to the what do you call it? The ice cream truck, right? We was at an ice cream truck. Can you believe he didn't sell any of those push-ups? Remember the push-up pops with the orange sherbet? You get to push it up through the toilet paper roll. You remember? The toilet paper roll where you push up. Yeah.
After on the bar push-up.
No, it was an orange sherbet.
Push-up pop. They give me so much hope that life goes on. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, so basically I haven't seen those in forever.
I felt like, I mean, I've had orange sherbet in a dish not too long ago, really, and it was good, but just something about that push-up pop like that,
Well, you know what? I tried some things that I used to love as a kid, like cocoa wheat. I tried cocoa wheat, probably now 20 years ago as an adult. I tried cocoa. Oh, my God, it was awful. It wasn't as good as I used to remember it being. It was way too sweet.
What do you think? You know what else makes me sick? When people drink the milk from their cereal bowl. I think that is so gross. Just so gross.
Is it better if I just use a spoon and keep
I just think it's
spoon?
best that it's just something that you do alone. I do not want to see it. I don't want to hear it. Yes, yeah,
Walmart has the orange pop-up.
Oh, the push-ups. Yeah. I think that is so gross when people like drink their, let's see, Eminem 10 years and we've been married for 3. Thank you very much, Sweet Marie, for helping.
I wish you'd give me the ick.
I know, it's all yuck. How can you do that?
With nothing like the orange push-up, it cost a nickel.
Hey, Algie.
A nickel, really?
Oh, well, they don't even sell them on the ice cream truck. I was just so surprised. We bought ice cream and honestly, if we'd have had a couple kids with us, we'd have had to dip into the college fund, because it ain't cheap. I mean, my kids used to get it all the time. I guess I must have spent part of the. That's why we ate cheap hot dogs for lunch.
You know how the grandkids are going to get this kind of stuff from us? Because after we do your laundry, I'm going to tell them to go down there and take it out of the dryer for you. And whatever change in dollars and $5 bills they find.
I don't think I'm as bad at that as I was. Don't you think?
I don't know. I found a 5.
Wow.
That's what I used to go swimming the other day. I need a $5 bill.
Hey, thanks everybody for all the new follows. I'm probably going to go over here, get me some coffee and stop coughing.
Oh, let me get the coffee. Oh, you got a cough, and I'm left here with no book to show off because they're all the way on the other end of the table.
You know how this works.
Yeah, I wasn't ready, was I? So
I'm not coughing, but I'm going to come back over here. And I'm going to talk to them because since we were just talking about those push-ups. You know how we were just talking about push-ups? I found these. You see these? Barb's frozen root beer and vanilla ice cream flirt or floats. Now, have any of you ever had an ice cream float, a root beer float? I think they're fantastic, right? Regular root bean, So
Look at
I
me. I'm looking
bought
for my
these.
coffee cup.
Yes. Oh my God. Talk about good. Wait. It's not. There has to be a prep. There's a preparation to it involved. I have to warm it with my hands. Warm it. I have to warm it with my hands, and then give it a little push, right? And see how it's got root beer and ice cream all in it.
Ooh.
Go ahead. Take a bite. Take a bite. Bite. Mmm.
It does.
Isn't that good? It tastes like real root beer.
Yes, it does.
Mmm.
Root beer float. We used to have that when we were kids, right? Actually, my parents would give us, before going to bed, they would give us root beer with ice cream in it. They have this treat, and then that's off to bed.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
You know what?
That's all right. Thank you. Michael loves root beer floats. I
picked these up at Aldi's, but they only had them like, how it's an Aldi find. It's not like you can buy it every time you go. So I don't know where you buy them. But oh boy, we're talking about good.
AJ saying we used to make our own. Have you ever heard of A&W restaurant?
Yeah, yeah. We actually have one not too far from us still. It's a combination of the A&W and they sell something else too. They're a hot dog. They sell hot dogs there, and
I'll do an orange crush float. Root beer is my thing.
That sounds good to me too. Mm-hmm. I'm easy on it. Hey, do me a favor. Tap the screen. Tap. We only have 13,000 likes. And I thank you very much for all the gifts. Yeah, and the roses and stuff. Because when we get those gifts, those are so nice because they add up. And at the end of the month, TikTok sends us a check and we're able to get a pizza. And so we're loving it. Thank you. Grape float. I'm telling you, these babies, I could sell these. I could stand on the corner and sell these and I'd have a line wrapped around the block.
Yeah, so they're saying the A&W still had root beer floats.
Yes. I know. I can't even imagine there's still an A&W. It's a little dusty. They could stand to do a little cleaning up there. Truth is.
You know what? If you ever want a review done and you want Edie to do it, you better be tip top.
Yeah.
You better take that glove and wipe it along the doorway and the window.
They look like raccoons been pawing at the window. That's what I can't understand. You go to a drive-through restaurant, and you're not inside the restaurant, so you can't even rate the fact that the tables are dirty or the floor doesn't look that good, or you don't even see the bathroom. But when you pull up and you see the drive-through window and it looks like raccoons been pawing on it, it's like
they probably were. They probably were pawing on it. They got sick and tired of cleaning it.
Well, that's all they have to do once a day. Hit it in the morning. It should be somebody's job to go out there every morning, squirt that window down, wipe off the ledge and stuff, and make it look bright and shiny. Because that's all you get exposed to. That and the menu board. Mm-hmm. So clean it up. That's it. Clean it up.
They're listing all these places that have the A&W root beer restaurant.
Yeah, that's what it is. We have a Long John Silver's combination of a A&W root beer.
Yeah, the original A&W restaurant near Santa Monica Pier in California. So when we were kids, we would have the root beer with the ice cream on top. Mm-hmm. As an adult, I was somewhere where they had coffee and they put hot coffee and put a scoop of ice cream on top, and that was good. Because you're living in a hot climate and want hot coffee anyway. I can give that to you. And then they put a scoop of ice cream.
I can do that for you.
I have to do it sometime when it's like 90 degrees out.
Is this mine or yours?
I don't know. That's why I wondered where mine went.
Mine's clean.
So maybe that's mine and yours in there. Yeah. So if any of you hear the oven go off, let me know. I put the timer on for 30 minutes.
It's got 19.
Got 19 minutes left. So if you hit a timer, because Edie and I, last time I used the timer, Edie and I were both in another room, and I just kept checking it because neither of us heard the timer.
Which was an old-fashioned Tappan.
What's that?
The old oven, which was an old-fashioned Tappan, older than us probably.
Yeah.
had a buzzer on it that was loud enough that the neighbors could
Could
hear it.
hear it.
This one, brand new, and I can't hear it in the next room.
Yeah, and I thought, thank you for the roses, Heidi. And sometimes, I lost my train of thought. This is your territory, losing the train of thought. I don't lose my train of thought. Anyway, I did. But yeah, a lot of timers are these high-pitched sound that I don't hear, but my hearing aid pick it up now. But I didn't hear this one.
It's too soft. I don't know. There ought to be a way to louden it up.
Where do you get your shirts? Love them. And are you both a couple? Well, I am a couple with Edie, and she's a couple with me.
Yes.
We are
I got
both
this
a couple,
one.
Anna.
This
Hey,
one
glad
I
to
got
see
at
you.
Macy's in the clearance department for
Yeah.
like $3.
I have to always ask Edie because she gets all the shirts. I haven't had to buy a shirt for myself for 10 years.
And that one, I bought it off of Mercari.
Did
And
you?
it was about
Oh,
$5.
that's nice.
Yeah, I always watch them till when they go down real cheap.
Yeah. I thought I would match. I wore heart earrings with the hearts on my shirt. I thought that matched. What do you think?
Yeah, I think you look real good. You
Oh,
know,
you're so sweet.
you warm my heart.
I need a heart on my hat.
There's probably a hat in there with a heart.
Probably.
Let's see.
I
What
wanted
else?
to wear a tiara today.
Thank you very much, Anna, for being our latest follower.
But I
And
slept in too late to
let's
find
see,
it.
Harry Twatter. The
What's
shame
that?
on you. Look
Harry-
at that name.
Harry. Oh. Harry Potter.
That's funny in a way. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Everybody's so ornery, I tell you.
I'm surprised they all don't get put on TikTok jail just for their name.
Well, I don't think it's bad if they write it. It's when I say it that it gets bad.
I like genitalia.
Yeah.
Like
Look how
her
long
name?
it took me to catch on.
She spelled it with a J. What's the white thing behind you? That's the arrow garden that Edie's got back there.
Yeah, those are air gardens. I'm growing not strawberries. I'm growing tomatoes and just all kind of herbs. It's my herb garden back there.
About that. So, well, I'm still back on a couple topics that were brought up way at the beginning this morning. And one was about meeting people when you're over 60 and you still have kids. And the other thing was about living in a conservative town.
Yes.
So, two serious topics.
I've lived in a conservative town.
We got genitalia. Genatail.
Yes. And then we got Tory, herbs, wink, wink. That's funny. Thank you.
Yeah, you lived in a small town. Was it a conservative town? I grew up in Pittsburgh. What do I know?
That's so funny.
Town conservative. Is that
I don't know about that, but I know that I lived in a small town where everybody was on the down low. If you were in the community, if you were gay, it was pretty much top secret until I got older, and it was just kind of like whatever, it is what it is. But the happiness I didn't feel until I actually moved here to Pittsburgh, where I could be more of myself.
Yeah, and just because there was more places to be yourself and not.
Yeah, and I could just be myself, and not worry about, I mean, I go to the grocery store now, and the little grocery store down the hill here. Yeah. Boy, how many gay kids work in that grocery store?
I know.
Good Lord, it's like going to Pride down there.
Yes, it is. Normally it's like, AJ said, I will say that was me. Is this about living in a small town, or is this a different, I just saw that pop up. So I always thought in a small town that everybody knew everybody's business. Because it's a small town.
Well, they do, but they don't mind their own business neither. So you still have kids at home.
And what are the ages?
No, we don't, Dana.
Kids are grown.
They're all grown up.
Grown.
When I first started looking to maybe date somebody.
Yeah, AJ, small town. So AJ came from a small town too.
Yeah, when I first started looking to date somebody after I was done with my marriage and all that kind of stuff.
And, kids were grown.
And my kids were grown and stuff. I had put this thing in my head thinking I would date somebody that had children no younger than 14. But honest to God, now that I've come to the realization that was just desperation.
Yeah, because
Because
you
there
wouldn't
is
want somebody
no way.
teenager. My gosh.
Oh my God, no. No. I don't mind grandkids stopping over and helping you eat up the food. That'd be nice, so we don't have no leftovers laying around here.
So I'm not sure what you're saying.
Okay, I lost my daughter her senior year.
year and she was gay. So glad I loved her unconditionally. Oh,
well, Carrie, I'm so sorry, that happened and everything. It's rough. It's rough. I know we make a lot of jokes about, dealing with being gay in small towns and everything and your heart hurting and stuff. But,
Yeah.
Talk, Judy.
Yeah. But then say that you're so glad you loved her unconditionally. So that's a good reminder for everybody out here, Carrie. People who are giving their teenagers a hard time when they're coming out. It's like, don't. The hard time is your hard time. There are all kind of resources to go for help.
And you
there
never
are all
know.
kind of places to go where you can talk with people and understand how to support your teenagers.
But even with not being gay, you guys know that tomorrow is not promised for nobody. So, I mean, we just got to kind of like overlook some of the things that might be irritant to us and just, it is, love. Everybody needs it. Everybody needs it. Right. That's why a lot of the kids are suffering, because all they want is love. Matter of fact, I was at the senior group that I go to, right? And one of the ladies came in the other day and she walked over to one of the women and she put her hand on her shoulder and she said to her, she says, I need human contact. And when she said that, our hearts just ached for this woman because there she is, maybe 70 almost. And we all stood up and gave her a hug and everything because we all know what needing human contact is. The pandemic showed us a lot about people needing human contact and needing to touch somebody and connect with somebody, And so to be able to have a place like that to go to and be able to say to somebody, I need human contact, and that's reach out and hug you. Because a lot of people don't have some place to go like that.
Like I'm glad that we're on YouTube and TikTok because we have to sit real close together to be on the screen on both. And I liked it because this is like constant human contact. And I just love it. 47 and my mom still struggles about being gay. She sometimes is hurtful.
Oh, yes, Eminem.
I struggled about me being gay.
Yes.
I thought about her being gay, about me being gay.
Yes, Eminem. I mean, it's so hard for people to, sometimes the older generations to, they're all worried about, I think a lot of them are worried about the reflection on themselves. They feel like it's done. It's them that have done something, it must have been the water they drank or the thoughts they had or
thank you, Marsha.
All the weird little things that might have happened that caused their child to be gay.
Yeah, and here my daughter came out early because she knows we're accepting. Some of her friends' parents aren't. And here no one is guaranteed tomorrow. Be kind to everyone.
That's right.
Your poor children pretend it doesn't bother them. Yeah, it's and I'm sorry it's still tough. At 47 and it's still tough for your mom to deal with it. And, now we're talking again about growing up in all kinds of different situations. And the less people were exposed to gay people while growing up, then the less they understand what to do.
But you can guarantee that everybody has an aunt, uncle, cousin, that they do have one somewhere in the family. And chances are, a lot of times these people have kept it in the closet, and you may realize that your Uncle Bob had a good friend, Harold.
Uncle Bob got great gowns in his closet, and he had no woman living there.
Not even that. I mean, just he had a good friend named Harold
I
that they hung
Bob
up.
Had good, beautiful gowns in his closet, and nobody and no woman lived there.
yeah, we're related. We're married. We're married to each other. We've
and
been
our
married for
YouTube
about 3
channel
years.
the name is the same as here, Edie and Judy Rainbow Grannies.
Yep.
Yeah, you can find us in both places. And on the YouTube channel, you can also always look back at previous episodes that we made. We have been doing live a lot lately now, but we've done a lot of episodes where we've talked about particular topics like why does my boy like to wear dresses?
We're not roommates. That's funny.
Or roommates in quotes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Or we interview some people. One of my favorite interviews.
Do that again. Oh my goodness.
We're gonna get locked out of.
I
We're
knew
gonna
I
be putting
loved you for
TikTok
some
jail.
reason. Go ahead, tell me
What
more.
y'all family like? Y'all have same family like? What y'all mean?
Oh my.
Y'all
Here, wait, slow down when you're typing so you can type where we can understand it. Let's see. What y'all family like? Y'all have same family like? What y'all mean? Y'all grandma? Well,
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about Uncle Harold and his friends who are roomies.
yes. Oh, okay. Yes. That's it. That's it. And honestly, I mean, we grew up with somebody in our family like that and never realizing, because we were just used to seeing Uncle Harold with his friend, and never thought about it. And our grandmas didn't really talk about the fact that they was just a little bit too close.
Morning, Granny, VA Granny here to support.
Thank you
All
very
right.
much.
And so Nate, you're asking us how we both doing. Look at this. We're having a good time.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are. We enjoy getting on here, having our coffee.
This is what a pride hangover is. A hangover over alcohol or over too much sugar, you get sick. But a pride hangover, look what it does to us. I take care of the elderly for a living, but I'm always told I won't make it to heaven because I'm gay.
You know what?
Somebody
They'll never know. Whoever told
know.
you that will never know it because they're not going to be there. So don't you worry about that. I always go off of, I don't care. I always go off of, are you a good person? You're a good person. That's basically, to me, all you have to do is be a good person. As far as religion, we don't talk about religion on our lives here. On
everybody
anything,
got different religions.
Everybody's got a different religion. They all got different gods. You got ones of them that make you do crazy things. So you know what? Just continue to be a good person. That's all. Don't worry about it.
Right.
So they can never say, "Boy, that so and so was a bad person." Now then maybe you will end up somewhere not very happy. Oh, somebody said, check the bread.
Is the Bible going on?
No, I think it's got 6 minutes left. Wesley, thank you so much. Oh, and Christopher Cooley, thank you so much too. Oh, and Rachel, look, everybody's all check the bread, you guys. You got 6 minutes. Thank you. Oh my God. Okay.
A good person with a good heart.
Should I go get plates ready and everything?
Ooh, no, I'll take care of that.
Okay.
Because,
I have a timer for you too. That's so nice, Sean.
Oh, thank you.
You guys, you know what, YouTube? I want to make sure that you guys know what's going on. We put in challah, a loaf of bread that my sister had sent to us, and it was supposed to bake in the oven for 25 minutes. So Judy put it in. But what was the nice, kind thing is so funny.
30 minutes, 30 to 35 minutes. Just letting folks here know so they don't worry about the time.
I'm sorry.
Oh, my God.
No, thank you. I'm glad you are on it. Judy put it in the oven, and the people over here on TikTok are nice enough. They set timers in their house so that in case we didn't remember. Let's see, what's it say?
I thought this question, so we'll come to this also. We've got another question here. How can, my boyfriend and I deal with his parents? Is it his parents who aren't accepting of you? It doesn't really matter whose parents, right? Somebody's parents aren't accepting of you. Yeah. How to deal with this? And are you growing up? It doesn't matter because if you're a kid, you're already out, right? How did it keeps going back to, Edie's got her thing and she says all the time. Me, I say, it's tough. Okay, it's really tough when your parents have a hard time accepting and parents aren't like loving, just being all loving and open and welcoming. Yeah, well adults are own place. All I can say is, I don't know how long it takes. Some parents take longer than others to change and be accepting. But what I think is fighting isn't worth it, because fighting just keeps fighting going on. I just say keep an open heart. And this is why I get with parents will change eventually. Don't ever shut the door on them. They shouldn't be shutting the door on you, but they've got their problems and beliefs that makes it difficult for them to accept.
Well, I'm telling you, so if they're making your life miserable, just keep your distance. That's the way I feel.
Right. I mean, it's
about you being happy. I said, you only get one chance in life.
Yeah.
And that's to be happy. And nobody else is going to make you happy except for yourself. Oh yeah, the butter's ready.
Yeah. And so it's a really tough thing when you don't have your parents' full acceptance.
Yeah.
But I'm just so used to growing up knowing that so many kids just lost contact with their family that we've all had to make our family of
But I
friends,
don't believe that
right?
you should like subject yourself to being
But
constantly hurt.
no. I think it's really important to put those boundaries up. This is, when I see you, you can talk with me like this, but you talk with me like that, you're not going to see me, and just put the boundaries up. But no ultimatums. No, I'm never going to talk to you again. None of that, because over time, they may come around.
Yes, they may
and
come
we
around.
only live once, and they may come around.
That's
and
right. Blood does not
around.
equal family. You're right, New York.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we went to last week when we went to a picnic. It was called Your Chosen Family Picnic.
Yeah.
3 minutes.
How can you be happy when your baby mom is keeping your kids away from you for 8 months already?
Oh, that's rough. I can't. All you can do is hope that when your baby grows up, they find you and make life nice. You can make it nice,
Good morning, Deborah. See you there.
And you know what else too? I have a friend that writes a journal, and she writes nice things in her journal. So I'm gonna tell you right now that you're unable to connect with your baby from your baby mama or whatever. Write a journal. Write something nice to that baby every other day or whatever, so that when it all settles and that book gets handed to them, they'll know how much you missed them. They'll know how much you loved them.
Right.
So
I'm gonna go get the stuff ready.
They want to close up to your earrings.
Yeah.
See? There you go.
Sparkly little things. Yeah. I think I'm thinking about seeing families who don't see one another for years and years and years, and then some change, and like the parents come around, but now they don't know how to get back in touch with their kids, and that's why I'm saying keep your heart open.
Right, because that would be horrible to not be able to figure out how to get back and connect. Because somebody's going to be mad.
I heard a beep.
Did you hear the beep? Wow, I heard the beep too. It beeped. Look, Rachel said it beeped. Sweet Marie said it beeped. You guys, I wish I could shove some of this challah through the camera, because we are in for a real treat here.
I still got 30 seconds, so I'm warming up
Well,
coffee.
We got 30 seconds. She's fixing the coffee. I tell you, it's so nice to have a new stove too. I don't even smell smoke.
30 to 35, so I put in for 30.
We don't smell smoke with our new stove. And it's probably going to be hot. We won't get what's that called? Salmonella from eating chicken and stuff that's not cooked good. Let's see. I've been fortunate. My family was always supportive of me. Let's go to the kitchen. Let's see. What do we see over here? It says, I'm going to make a nice sandwich. That sounds good, Algie.
I hear it beeping now. It's chirping.
Let's see. What all y'all hydroponics? Well, I've got tomatoes over here, and then I got some basil and some just some herbs. So the herbs are nice because Judy gets to pluck them and fix like in her eggs or all the stuff she's cooking. She pluck some fresh ones. And thank you very much for all the new follows. You guys are on it. Thank you for the gifts too, because like I said before, you send all those cool gifts like that, they add up, and at the end of the month, TikTok sends me this cool check and we get to buy a pizza. Let's see, you guys are a whole vibe. Ooh, have mercy. Looky there. Fresh up.
Look at that bread.
Oh my goodness, looky there.
How's that smell?
It smelled good, Judy. It smelled real good. Man. Oh, good. Ooh. Okay. Oh, just stay calm, guys. Okay. Do you have any advice for anyone who wants to come out to a non-supportive family? Well, my advice for that always is make sure you're independent and that you're paying your own bills. As long as you're paying your own bills and taking care of your business, then, you come on out. But if you're waiting on somebody to, they said slice it up and pass it around. But if you got somebody that's taking care of you and paying your bills, you be real careful about that coming out stuff. Coming out feels wonderful. Butter. Okay. Tell her hurry up.
Okay.
Let's see. Making my day, YouTube. Oh, Marcia just said, thank you. We just got some gifts. And, for everybody over here on YouTube, I just want to make sure that we're, they said you gave them
Everybody
vertigo.
get your watermelon.
We have watermelon,
got your watermelon
napkins
ready. Now, do you cut challah? Oh, there I am. Do you cut the challah or do you tear it? That's the question.
Well, with it being fresh out the oven, oh, you feel so alone. Love CC, don't feel alone. You get ready to have some challah with us.
I'm going to take it out of the pan.
Yeah, I mean, that's what a lot of people feel, and they tune in here on Saturday and Sunday morning, 8 o'clock in the morning on YouTube or on TikTok, and 9 o'clock in the morning on YouTube. But we've been doing them both together now. So we're just sitting here for the next hour or so, having fun, get ready to have some challah. Hey, Terry Lynn, how you doing? Mama's dog, mother of the dogs, how you doing? Good morning, everybody. Let's see. Exercise and drinking plenty of water helps with vertigo. I'm sure it does. I don't seem to have a vertigo problem right now. Somebody else on there did. Maybe I do. Last night I was feeling funny, but we went to the movies, and then after the movies we went and had dessert. And I don't know if you ever had that blondie dessert thing at what do you call it? Judy put butter on this for me.
Look at this.
What?
It's got apples in it.
Oh wow! It's got apples. It's got apples and cinnamon inside the challah. Wow! Here, Judy, let me.
Oh yeah,
let's bring this over.
Wow.
Looky there. There's apples and cinnamon all inside the challah. Looky there. Oh my goodness! Looky there. There we go. And Judy put some butter on there. Okay. Is it rude for me to eat this?
Everybody got your piece?
Yeah, you all got yours right. Oh.
Wow, I never thought of making challah with apples in it. Wow, won't I be the
good
shit?
Stuff.
Won't I be the shit when I learn how to make apple cinnamon challah? It's fine. I'm eating it too. I know you are, Morgan.
Wow. What's our favorite color? My favorite color, I think, is blue. Oh my goodness.
No, never heard of that before with apple. No. I would love it. Okay, AJ, here's the bite. Get the apples in there. Wow.
And
wow.
Judy got my fresh cup of coffee.
Thank you, Phyllis. I wonder if if you got one for yourself. You should.
If you didn't, shame on her. I'm gonna tell her. Look at there. Got apple chunks.
Yeah, so we just knew it was cinnamon challah. We didn't know it was cinnamon apple challah.
Wow.
Okay, Missy, have a bite.
Yeah, I feel bad in a way because we just ate this in front of people.
Bad girl.
Bad girl. Oh, I feel bad enough to get spanked. How's that?
Thank you, Marsha. Yeah.
I feel bad enough to
spank
get
you with
spanked.
my sticky hands.
Yeah. Yeah, spank me with your sticky hand.
It's only 6 years, so I'm listening. Yummy, great with my coffee. Oh, I left my coffee in the other room. I made sure to give Edie her warmed up coffee.
Here, I'll be right back. I'll get Judy's coffee.
So that was fun. I thought that would be good. Thank you, everybody, for help with the timer, too.
Pour some more in here?
No, it's good. Oh, I wanted to warm it up in the microwave. I think that's why I took it in. Yeah, my coffee's cold. It needs to be warmed up.
Where you
We're both located. We are in Pittsburgh. Hurry up and come to Pittsburgh. There's still some challah left.
Yeah, there's a lot. It's going to take, I'd say, we won't be able to finish this today.
No, but that's okay. You don't have to eat all the challah fresh out of the oven. It's okay when it cools off.
Yeah, we'll be able to microwave.
We can always warm it up again, too. What did you ladies have for breakfast? We had cinnamon apple challah. with our warm coffee.
Yeah.
Did you see the baseball game the other day? No, it didn't. You talk about the Pirates. We saw something like after the game. Did somebody make 7 home runs in one game?
Oh, I didn't
Is
see.
that what it was? Was it 7 in one game? That wow. I'm waiting to see. Nathan, can I ask? Oh, what
They
is
said
challah?
yes. It's just bread.
Yeah, challah is bread. You make it for Friday night and Saturday for Shabbat, and it's bread, and you braid the top, so the top is braided. It's just fancy bread.
Yeah.
And it's normally white bread, but in this case, it's made with cinnamon and apples.
So I'm gonna touch base on this, and hopefully I don't mess up. Right?
Okay, can I go ahead out and
No.
warm up my coffee?
So there was a while where because we're talking to people on here about your family's not accepting you and everything.
Mm-hmm.
There was a while on here where I didn't feel that my sister was accepting of me and my life and Judy and stuff. But I want to tell you, things do change because we went down there to visit last year, and my sister, we went to church with her, and she belongs to a Baptist church. And she introduced us to all the people there as I'm her sister, and this is my wife, Judy. And it touched my heart, So then she sent this challah this week for Judy for her birthday and for
Passover, she said.
Yeah, just because she wanted
for the holidays, the
right, just because she wanted to send
Mhm.
something nice, and she must have came
Mhm.
across this, online or whatnot, and it was. So I want to tell you, just watching and waiting and seeing how life has changed, between her and I is just a wonderful thing. And if I would have shut down,
right,
and made it where I didn't want to talk to her ever again because she didn't believe in my life and everything, we wouldn't
We'll
have this
leave that
wonderful
on.
relationship, right? Because I text her probably almost every day. We talk on the phone at least a couple of times a week now, even though it's just a brief amount, because I want to tell her, about something that's going on in my life and what's going on, and or what's going on in her life, because she's a really good chef and everything, and so
she talked with you also about how to air fry those chicken wings.
Yeah, she does try to say that she is a better cook than me, but I know that if I ever need a hint, like I'm gonna tell you, the key to making good macaroni and cheese is heavy cream. If you use heavy cream in anything, it's going to make it creamy. It tastes like you put a ton of cheese in it, and you don't. It's the heavy cream, and it just makes it so cheesy.
The heavy cream make it all creamy.
Oh man, you can do them. You remember Emerald? You know him, the chef Emerald. He used to have this potato dish that I love too, cheesy potatoes. That's what his secret was heavy cream. Makes it all. Yeah, see, Missy's estranged from her family. I totally understand. Thank you.
And
Somebody said they love my hair. That's why I said thank you.
And I think it's and I think and then there was a movie we watched fairly recently, and in the movie, it wasn't even a gay couple, but it was some other reason that the parents cut them off, and then parents made a big deal and wanted to see them, and so we thought, okay, over time they've gotten better about this. The parents hadn't changed; they were just trying to do something religious with the kids that the parents were a different religion, and so. And that was heartbreaking for me because in real life, I do think that a lot of times when the family does come around after you've been estranged from them, you keep the doors open, keep the windows open, keep your heart open.
Oh, don't cry, Judy.
Because you got to give them a path to come back to you.
Yeah.
Because when we're estranged from family, it's family learned stuff from society that tells them to cut you off. And they've got to unlearn it.
So I want to say, Chino, good morning. Thank you very much for being a new watcher, viewer.
Hey, I'll be right back. I'm going to warm up my coffee.
Yes, so let's see. Kimberly, no. Judy is Jewish, but my sister just came to I believe the realization of just loving whoever for whatever. I mean, she doesn't have to, even you and everyone else that's watching, you don't have to hate anybody just because of what religion they are or who they love or any of that stuff, So I think you have a better chance of, in the end, being who you are and where you want to be by being open and loving. Let's see, new viewer as well. Very welcoming. Thank you, Jaleesa. Jaleesa Fox. That sounds like a sexy name. Hey, Jaleesa Fox, how you doing? Let's see. Did Judy just have a birthday? No, her birthday's in August, August the 11th. So let's see. Love everyone who they are. Yes. I am a new viewer and a new follower too. Hey, Missy, thank you very much. Let's see. It's my husband's last name. That's okay. I still have my ex-husband's last name, which I'm really glad. I mean, I wanted to change it, especially when Judy and I got married. I wanted to change it and lose his name. But now that I'm having to apply for all my Social Security and take care of all those papers, I'm gonna tell you, I am so glad that I didn't flip flop again with my name. This way, I don't have to worry about it being mixed up with Social Security and all that crazy crap. Did I tell you that?
What's
Like
that?
I was like, remember how I wanted to change my name when we got married again,
Oh
and
yeah,
and get rid of my ex-husband Chris's last name
yeah.
because I didn't feel like
You
I
were
was a
married to
part.
somebody else. You didn't
Right?
want that,
Yeah, hanging over me. But I am so
and
glad
it
I
didn't
didn't.
bother me, by the way.
I am so glad I didn't because now with me applying for Social Security and everything, there's none of that. There's no confusion about my name because
Right.
it would have just been so close and things get so messed up that it
Uh,
is what it is. Because
mhm.
oh my God, just trying to fill out all these paperwork and then they want to know when was your name this and when was it this and all this. It's like, yep, name changes are a pain. Yes, they are, Missy.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jaleesa, for following.
And so, when saying name changes the pain, and let me throw this out there too to give a shout out to all these folks who are transitioning and having to go through the legal process of changing your name, and having to go through the legal process. There are a lot of Sorry,
That's okay.
I don't want to get sticky dough on you.
Oh,
But also in the publishing world, there's a lot of people who, if you're scientists or you know, scholars at a university and you have articles published, to understand that people who have transitioned are also getting their name changed on all those publications too.
ooh.
And what's nice is that the publication world had caught up with them and understand and says, yes, we will go through and change the name on all these
I
publications.
might as well mention to you because right now I'm really having a nice time being involved with that organization, Hugh Lane,
Yeah.
and they have legal services there to help people that are transitioning
Uh-huh.
in order to, like, I guess I was just reading, I guess they're backed up.
Yeah.
They've got so many name changes going on with so many people that are
Yeah.
transitioning. Because the world
Yeah.
is becoming a little more of I am who I am and I want to
Mm-hmm.
be who I am.
Right. Right. And the whole thing where they've had to explain it to the publishing world is because that name and identity is not them. And it's painful every time they see it.
Yeah,
So we were talking with somebody, say your name is Leisha or
Alicia.
Leisha.
Yeah, Alicia.
And we were talking with her. You can see this on an older YouTube episode. We talked with her. We made about like 3 episodes out of our conversation, and among the things we asked her about was, what about photos? Do you? And she said, yes. I asked him to put away all the old photos because that's not me, and it's
Right.
painful to see it. And she's the one where when she transitioned, she asked her mom to give her new name, and that is a real breakthrough.
Yeah. So
So.
Missy loves the way we look at each other.
Mm.
See, somebody always got to be nasty. You know?
Have you heard the song "Cry It All Year" by
Nope, Pichicha or whatever.
Guy? It's perfect for the community.
No, I haven't
We'll have to
heard it.
check it out. Nate said, I changed my name legally one way, but I still have to sort it another way so I can get my ID sorted.
Yeah, I bet it's so
yes.
much hard. That's why like I said, I'm really glad I didn't change mine after we got married because I would have had to go through
Mhm.
so much junk. And then, you got your passport and your birth certificates and all that junk.
Driver's license.
You're right, real ID.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, though, Jen. We really appreciate all the love. Thank you for all these gifts, too, Wendy. That's really nice of you, too. The roses and Ember. Thank you very much, too, because these are just so nice, huh?
Oh, you're going to love it. The lyrics say, let's bring a little love to the room.
If you get a chance, you can send that to me on our, messenger. Send me the name of that song or send me the link to somebody doing that video so I can hear it.
So are there any other questions that we haven't answered? Because I know a lot of stuff is rolling along and we've just been laughing a lot today and just playing and having fun. Yeah, let's see.
Thank you, Ross, for the gift. The friendship necklace. Appreciate it. Let's see. Did you do anything nice
for the 4th of July?
I fell asleep.
Well, that was nice, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. I was upset though that I didn't get to wake up and hear the fireworks.
Oh, I did. I went out to look for fireworks because I could hear them. So I went out to see if we could see them because it was cloudy. And I was going to wake you up if we could, but we couldn't see them. So I let you sleep.
Yeah.
I wouldn't let you sleep through the fireworks. What fun would that be?
I work with the artists. Oh, okay.
You guys. But what was nice was the 4th of July is that's when Edie used the air fryer in the new oven and made the chicken wings. I made potato salad. My dad came over and Edie's daughter and her fiance, and we had a nice little picnic in the house because it was 90 degrees out
so
there.
So you know how they got those Blackstone grills that everybody's running out and getting? They're expensive and stuff. Now that we got our new stove, I got like a Blackstone grill right here in the kitchen on my new stove. I cooked the hot dogs right there on the griddle on the stove, and I cooked the hamburgers right there. You couldn't beat it.
Missy said it was 100 degrees where she ate. That thing, we've been going through a heat wave here.
Yeah.
It's been hot. And I'm out there picking berries from the brambleberry bush. I had to go out there one day and just cut down the weeds so I could get to the berries. And then yesterday I was picking the berries.
Jaleesa wants a Blackstone so bad. See, I don't know. I mean, I just think they're just like a griddle. They're really neat, but they're just like a griddle.
Mm-hmm.
So I like the charcoal flavor that you get from cooking, burning it. Burn it on the grill. I like to burn it.
Smoke stuff.
Yeah, that to me is like a big frying pan.
Oh, you're in the country. We're in the suburbs.
Yeah, we're kind of in the country.
But we got woods around us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're kind of lucky. You see any big deer peeking in the windows at us? Mm-hmm. Blackstones get rusty. Oh, I didn't know that.
Wow.
Huh. Wow. It's 125 in Palm Springs, California. Now that's hot. That's hot enough to cook challah out on the porch.
Yeah. And put your glass of tea out on the sidewalk.
I used to make that
we used to do that when we were kids.
Yeah, put the tea out there in the big thing. Mm-hmm. Since you are living in Pittsburgh, are you Steeler fans? Yes. I am a Steeler fan. Judy's a Steeler fan too. We're not big Steeler fans to where we don't really know the names of the players. I did see Russell Wilson's going to be the new quarterback. We love watching it. We got a 80-something inch TV, and I'm gonna tell you, sitting there watching 80 inches of pure pleasure, it makes it nice. It is
nice. I've gotten used to it. It is nice. So I really like baseball. I get a lot more excited about baseball than I do football. And Nate wants to know if that's a giant baby bottle behind us.
Yes, it is.
And it's for M&M, pink and white M&M. We won it at a baby shower, my niece's baby shower.
Yeah.
The question was how many M&Ms are in the bottle.
There was more. I've been eating out of them.
I was very methodical. I was pretty proud of myself. I was so methodical how I went about. I counted them one. No, I didn't.
What's Kimberly saying there? I'm gonna start.
What are you up to after, lady? You mean after this today? What we're going to be doing today?
Well, boy, do we have something good to do today. We have a graduation party picnic to do at 10. It's down in West Virginia. We're going down to it. So it's really only a little over an hour ride here to get down into West Virginia from here. And it's a friend of mine that we've been friends since we were in 8th grade in school. Her name is Georgia. And her granddaughter's having her graduation party. So we're going down there. We're going to eat some really good food. We need to slack up and don't eat no more today because we got to eat when we get down there.
Yeah. Kenzie, thank you so much for the roses.
I think we should take a couple Tupperware containers in the trunk of the car just in case.
Just in case?
Okay. Yeah, because I mean,
You
just
never
in
know.
case, if they need us to help take home some leftovers or something. I didn't think we'd stay that long, though. I'm only good for maybe a couple hours at the most, because that's how I am with everything. If you ever invite us somewhere and I don't stay any more than a couple hours,
Don't get your
yeah,
feelings
don't
hurt.
get your feelings hurt. It's just me. Wow, Kenzie, look at you giving us all that
Yeah.
love. We're going to get
Yeah.
pizza.
Don't
Oh
get
my God. We might even be able to get extra cheese on it.
maybe.
Yeah, mercy. Kisses.
Mhm.
That makes me want to kiss Judy, because you said so many. Oh, my roses. Thank you.
So, do you watch women's soccer?
No, I
I
love
mean,
women's softball. I
and
love
we were
watching
watching
women's
women's
softball.
basketball. I watch
I love
whatever
that too.
whatever games Edie puts on TV. I watch, and sometimes we got some women's teams on there. I was at when we go to the park out here. I go to the park and walk at the park with my dad, and people are playing flag football and soccer and all kinds of women teams and men teams and little kid teams, and I like watching all of them.
Thank you. Man, look at all that
Ah,
love.
y'all, my bonus grandmas now.
That's right. We're here. Let me give you big hugs. Nuzzle in, baby.
Ooh, there you go. Ooh,
Let's see. You are
yeah.
adorable together. Oh, that's so sweet. Adorable. Yep. You're the what's that? You're the big banana. You.
And they were asking if we know the song "Holy Smoke."
Mm-mm. No.
Ha! Now you gotta join my team.
All right. Thank you very much. You guys are looking beautiful. Boy, we just getting one compliment after another.
Hi, Nate said I
Man.
like watching women's hockey. We haven't seen women's hockey. That would be fun to watch. We got a women's football team, the Passions. You gotta take me to a
They
Passion
they
game
just
sometime.
I think they just put a hockey team here too. They're putting a
Yeah.
women's hockey team right here in Pittsburgh. Yeah.
Wow.
Thank you, Sprinkles. Sprinkles.
Wow.
But sometimes I love the way people pick their different names and everything. We've been together 10 years. We've been married for 3.
Yeah, we met in September, got married in November, years apart.
Yes. Let's see. I'm on both TikTok and YouTube. Hey, Mandy, how you doing? Hopefully it's all going good for you. So let's
So
see
we're
what else.
winding down, or are we gonna get a second wind?
We getting a second win? Somebody gonna give us some conversation, or are we winding down? Let's see.
They made the cinnamon challah that we found out had apple in it, so that was a really super surprise.
Yeah.
We're having our coffee and warmed it up. You two really have put a smile on my face. I am so glad because we have a lot of fun doing it.
Yes, we do.
Yeah,
Do
I'm
we have
49
children?
gay
Yeah.
in Florida.
All right. Oh. You know what I saw?
What?
They came up on my which maybe I don't know if I should. Yeah, I'll mention it. It came up on my TikTok or my YouTube, my Facebook this morning, where there was a parade in Florida.
Yeah.
And it was for the 4th of July, and they actually had horses with Confederate flags on it. Yeah.
It was the Pride Parade?
No, it was a 4th of July.
Oh, 4th of July parade with the Confederate. Like, isn't that kind of redundant?
It had Confederate flag on it.
Confederate flag. That's kind of. It should have had a confetti flag. That would.
I don't know what it should have had. Let's see.
So somebody wants to interview us for her book. Did you see this? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Jaleesa Fox wants to interview us for the next book. Want to hear more about your book? I love being interviewed.
Yeah,
I've never been
send
interviewed.
us a message so we can talk about it.
Good morning, lady from Arizona. Do you have advice for finding friends after college? Yeah, that is coming up, right? People want to meet people. And if it's after college, because you meet a lot of people in college, that's an easy way to meet folks. So when you, I love the idea of a confetti flag. That would make sense. And also right after high school and you start work, a lot of people are able to meet people from that because you go out with people from work and go out to the clubs and stuff. But what happens when all of that peters out? Edie got the answer for you. She got the answer all the time, no matter how old you are. How do you meet people?
I really wasn't paying attention.
You what?
I wasn't paying attention.
How do you know? I'm bringing it up. I'm asking you. No matter what age you are, you want to meet people. What's a good way to go out and meet people?
Oh, okay. Now I'm
now
with
you're
you.
on board.
Oh yeah. I don't know. I had music playing or something. I was somewhere else.
You were doing a Confederate flag thing.
Yeah, probably.
How do you do the Confederate flag on the 4th of July?
Yeah, I don't know. May I ask, can I do that? I don't know what you're talking about. What are you talking about?
How do you meet people?
Oh, okay.
No matter
you do
what
it on
age.
meetup.com. That's what you do. I love that. Meetup.com. You know what? Meetup.com is so cool to me. Like if you I just saw where a lady went to one and it was a meetup, and it was lesbians with dogs.
Lesbians with dogs.
Lesbians with dogs. Now that is so cool because you figure if you have a dog, they all showed up at one place like a park, and they all went there together to hang out and meet other lesbians with dogs. Now these were hopefully single lesbians with dogs. You know, yeah, her dog ended up being just a little dog, and it wasn't very happy because there was like some big dogs there saying,
Oh. Oh, have you heard of Edie Windsor? Have we heard of Edie
Oh my
Windsor?
goodness! Do you want to go get
show
it?
them what we got?
Yes. Actually, we do know about Edie Windsor. My name is Edie, and Judy's name is Judy, and Edie and Judy, Edie's second wife, her name was Judy, and before she passed, so we met her on TikTok, and she sent us this book, and it's autographed and signed somewhere, huh?
Somewhere.
Yeah, looky there.
There's Judy and Edie, my favorite TikTok couple. I don't have to tell you to don't postpone joy, which is Edie Windsor's saying. Love your pride outfits and showing the world how to be happy, out and proud. Love the irony of Edie and Judy because she's Judy and Edie.
Right. So yes, we do know of her.
Isn't it funny who you can meet on TikTok? It's amazing. You want to also talk about how to meet people?
Oh my God.
Some folks have met each other here on our live TikTok and gotten in touch with one another.
I'll tell you,
this book,
it blew our mind. It blew our mind when she mailed us this book, and you know.
And this book, if you haven't gotten it, get the book. It's a fantastic book because, you know, a lot of biographies are just a bunch of facts about this happening this year and that happened. Not this one. Edie Windsor with a funny lady. This reads like a pulp novel.
Okay, Mel met her after Mel had been diagnosed with MS, and she was a beautiful person. Yes.
I bet that, and you can tell us all kinds of things. This book is called A Wild and Precious Life, a memoir. It reads like a pulp novel. It is, you know, what was the queer world in the 1950s? Oh my God, get this book. Read the book. I couldn't put it down. I absolutely couldn't put it down. It is a really fun book to read, and you get to anyone who doesn't know.
So it keeps a proud place right on our end table there in the living room. It's just like one of our cherished items.
Yeah. If anyone who doesn't know, Edie Windsor was in the Supreme Court case that actually got our right to marriage protected. That was her. So, title, A Wild and Precious Life, a memoir of Edie Windsor. Is it backwards on there? No, it's not backwards. Is it? I can't tell. A Wild and Precious Life, a memoir by Edie Windsor. Yeah. Talk about some fun summer reading. That would be a good one. Have an amazing day, Grandma. My anniversary is tomorrow, 7 years.
Happy anniversary.
Woo. And I thought, Kimberly, let me see. Okay, I've been with my good lady for 20 years in November. So November is the lucky month. Is that what you're telling us? It's good to get married in November? It's the lucky month?
She's not going nowhere. You know, somebody asked me a few minutes ago, what's the key?
Where are we going to go?
What's the key to a happy marriage?
Oh, that's right. We saw that.
Duct tape.
What's that?
Duct tape.
Duct tape.
Duct tape. That's it. You know, if they even look like they might be going somewhere, what do? Get the duct tape out. They make it in all kind of colors too, so that way it doesn't look suspicious. If you're riding around with, duct tape in the trunk of your car and you buy it in like rainbow, or they even got like camouflage, or, they got pretty pink and all that, just keep your duct tape handy. And, you can make it look like we're playing a game. Want to play a game, Judy? You say you going somewhere?
I can't get
you
out.
going somewhere?
I'm stuck.
No, you ain't going nowhere.
It's the invisible duct tape she's got on me. That's why we're up here against each other like this.
That's right.
Lots of human contact.
We need a reality show. I know that's right, Mel. If you know somebody to contact us, I get so many contacts on TikTok though from all those companies that aren't real. They're just trying to take advantage of us. But if you get a real NBC, ABC, CBS, Netflix, or somebody that can get to us, I want to be there. We want to be on there.
23 years together in Texas. Hey.
Look, I tried to step out of camera so I could
lick your fingers.
So I could lick the but I got off of this camera, but not off of this one.
I like to watch you lick your finger.
I was trying. There was apples on. There were sticky apples on my. Hey, Donna and Rhonda, how you doing?
Donna and Rhonda together. What was that? 20 years. 23 years.
Congratulations.
All right, and it is Kimberly over here together 20 years.
Well, what kind of duct tape do you guys use in order to keep your relationship
going? What color duct tape?
What color?
How do you bind yourself to each other?
Bind. Well, that's such a hardcore word. Bind. Would you like me to bind you? Oh my God! You know what? We should have used that in our wedding vows. I, Edie, bind you
to my heart. Forever and ever and ever. You Sprinkles, I'm looking for my friends. Well, you know what? Get the duct tape, throw it out there, and see who it sticks to. And then reel it in. Reel it in.
Or maybe just wrap around one wrist with some hanging and go shopping. I know this is going to bring up a conversation piece. I used to have some duct tape laying here on the table. If I had it sitting here right now, I'd show you how to do it. You know, because they're going to conversate. Somebody's going to say, excuse me, do you have duct tape on your arm? And you'd be like, yes. Would you like to have some on yours?
I bet I can find a duct tape. Want to demonstrate?
Thank you, everybody. Thank you for the new follows and all the laughing and loving and everything. And I'm serious. They don't know I am serious when I talk about us having a TV show. You don't know how bad I want one. I think that would be just like the ultimate. There'd be a way to finish this out really good.
You ever think you could do a live where you let people in the box to talk about their coming out story?
Do you want to come on? You ready? Do you want to come on right now, Rainbow Pride and support?
We can make it happen. Just don't put us in TikTok here. Well, if you do, we'll figure it out. And it said, now I want to buy some duct tape for some reason. The most wholesome show on Netflix.
That's right. That's right.
If you've ever have a show, let me be on it. Definitely, Wesley. Oh, come on. Give me one sec.
So let's see. What else is happening here? We're not married, but we're engaged. That's Kimberly Forsythe.
Now, you've been together for 20 years in November. You still got to legalize that because when you met, couldn't do it.
Well, definitely legalize it. I mean, only thing I would think of is that way, if something happens to either one of us, we're like covered. We're okay, and the fact that I feel validated. I am Judy's wife. I'm not her girlfriend. I'm not her lover. I'm not. Yeah, I just
go on the side or my secret.
She my main squeeze.
Forever and ever.
That's right. I should have made your ring out of duct tape.
You could have.
Yeah.
Maybe stuck together. Certain how to be stuck together.
Validation is super important. Yes, Tabby. And that's what I feel too. Is I feel the validation of, wanting to
And here, Tabby, my wife and I have been together 24 years in October and married for 2.5 years.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
So when we met, was marriage already legalized by the time we met?
no.
No?
Mm-mm.
My
No, because
ex-wife
remember
filed for
Frida and
the-
them were doing the fight for it and everything. My
Oh, that's
ex-wife
right. We had friends who were in the,
filed
who
for
were in the whole
divorce
ACLU
when I got
thing.
MS.
Right.
Got worse. Let's see. You give me hope. Oh, Mel, I'm sorry that happened. You know. So we're gonna let Rainbow Pride and Support come on for a few minutes and see what she's got to say.
My husband and I have been together for 10 years and married for 8. So we're putting on a guest here, so you may hear another voice soon.
Hello.
Where's your camera?
I'm trying to get that turned on for you.
We're having some
Oh, I don't have enough followers to go live to turn the camera on. Yeah.
technical stuff we're figuring out here. So we've got
Okay.
Rainbow Pride coming
Okay.
in on
Well,
our live
we'll give you a few minutes. Tell us what you wanted to talk about.
about a coming out story.
I just thought that'd be a neat little topic to for those who are comfortable talking about their come out stories and different things like that. If you ever considered doing stuff like that.
Yeah, how about your coming out story?
Yeah, tell us all about you.
Well, I can't. I'm sure you guys know I came in here as Mandy earlier.
Yeah, I know who you are.
And
Judy didn't, but I do.
Well, for those in the chat too, now you know who I am. Well, basically, I'm more of a later in life lesbian. I came out in March. It took me. Everybody questions me why it took me so long to figure it out, but I mean, I guess my thing was more or less my mentality was stuck on the social norms of things, because I have a kid and a lot of it, you think one mom, one dad, maybe a stepmom and a stepdad thrown in there if the parents aren't together. And then I kind of got that stuck in my head, and I guess the social norms kind of took over in my head for the longest time. And I started realizing in the past 4 years, well, why don't I want to be more intimate with people I'm with? Why don't I want to be affectionate in the kind of ways you normally are in a relationship, and those kinds of things. And I had an ex that I was dating that actually was questioning me about this stuff as well, and I really didn't know what to say. So I sat down, took some time to think about it, and I'm like, well, maybe I'm asexual. Maybe I'm not into that kind of stuff. But I'm, because I was bisexual since I came out in my freshman year. And and then after some time, I started talking to a female. I'm still friends with the female that I originally started talking to back in March. But after talking to her for a while and, flirting around and stuff, I started realizing I'm more into that. I can be more open and affectionate towards a female than I can a man. So I started realizing and thinking about it. And I'm like, maybe I am more gay than I thought I was. And my son's autistic, so it's hard and he's nonverbal, so it's hard to really understand his thoughts on things. And he's only 7, so he doesn't fully grasp everything, older kids would. So I sat him down. I was like, "Would you care if mommy has a girlfriend instead of a boyfriend?" And he got all excited. He showed me he would be okay with it, and I'm like, "Okay, well, this makes sense in my head." So, and I haven't looked back.
Wow, that's terrific. That's terrific. And what's really neat for me to hear is that your son was happy with it, because I get ready to cry. Our kids want to see their parents happy, and changes happen in their life that I can't speak to that about the hardship they go with changes in the family life. But ultimately, when their parents are happy, they're happy. And they see it and they know it.
Well, but I will say that I think as an older woman, and then, and I'm sure there's a lot of older people that may agree with me, is that when you go into relationships and everything, you have to be real careful about who you're bringing around your children.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that it takes a good while for you to develop a relationship with someone to know, and that could be male or female. I
Mm-hmm.
didn't let just anybody come around my children because you don't know these people. You know, you don't know how they really are, what they think about, or what they're doing in their night times, you know? So I just think that, you know, we have to all take our time when we have children that young and be very, very careful, you know?
Yeah. And the other, yeah.
And I also realized it too because, ironically enough, the girl I started dating a couple months ago, we started on Star Wars Day. So that's our little joke now that, you know, may the force be with us on our anniversary.
Yeah. Yeah, very cool.
But, I realized after meeting her, because like I have a lot of anxiety and stuff too, and I noticed that played in with a lot of my previous relationship with men. I'd have a lot of anxiety. I would panic text and like, you know, get a lot of panic attacks and everything trying to be with a man, just in a general sense. And then I've noticed dating her, like all that goes away.
And why do you think? You think because you're with who you should be with and who you really need to be with, as opposed to who the world told you were supposed to be with?
I think so. I mean, I came out to pretty much everybody when I was in high school. Everybody knew. Like most of the people in my life don't. Not that not that they don't support. They just like, oh well, we already knew before you knew.
Okay,
Yeah.
let me jump off onto another little point of this here, Amanda, or because I do follow you, and so I do know a little bit about it and everything like that. So this is a more of an online dating thing that you're doing, right?
I mean, currently, yes, we live 3 hours apart from each other, but her work schedule's so hectic right now. We've been trying to work to meet in person.
Right. So I just think take your time, because online dating, you know, is fun because I've done it myself. Did it for a whole year or so with a woman that was from another country. But I just think once you meet somebody in person, I mean that's just my opinion.
Yeah,
it's different. Just like they say, you never really know somebody till you live with them either.
That I believe that too, you know, because Judy, she used to come and my bedroom was always cleaned up when she came, you know. But now the reality sets in. She realizes that I am a slob and that I leave my clothes lay pretty much. I got a pile of clean clothes and a pile of dirty clothes, and never the two shall meet.
Yeah, and I want to say when you know, when I was single and my daughter was young, and so I was dating, I also was very careful of who I introduced my daughter to. And in my sense, it was because, you know, I didn't get to date in high school. And so it was kind of like now I was in my 20s and I was doing all the dating I should have been doing when growing up.
But you don't want your kid to get an emotional attachment to someone
I didn't want her getting emotionally attached to someone where, you know, didn't know where it was going to go. I didn't want to drag her in and out of my, you know, if you're teenagers, you often don't have children that are watching you go in and out of relationship while you're trying to figure out who you like. And so I was very careful with her about that.
Yeah.
But yeah. So and that's
and we all,
too.
and as lesbians, though, we all desire and dream of that family. We all want the mommy thing, and let's all go to the park, and I'll pack your lunch, and you have a job, and you make a nice living, and life is good.
Yeah.
But sometimes that opens up the door for us just falling into. That's why they make remarks about lesbians and how fast we get in relationships, because we're just so desperate to just be in a relationship. But the family thing.
And we're talking about one that don't last because you're dating and you don't know yet.
Right.
So I remember meeting a young couple. They just met and they were already talking about who's going to have the first baby and then who's going to have the second baby. You know, they were going to take turns, and it's like, my God, Dad's like, you just met a month ago. You know, what do you mean?
Right.
But it's the dream, right?
Like, just enjoy the relationship. Don't try to rush anything like that, because I feel like sometimes you rush stuff like that, or you rush into marriage. It's like, are you doing it just to get it over with? then it's not special.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well, because we are. So how about us? We met in September and married in November.
so
but
we're
10
gonna
years
let
apart.
you go,
Yeah.
Mandy.
Rainbow Pride.
Alrighty.
Okay, you take care. Let's see and we'll be talking soon. Okay. Hey, I want to
Right.
thank Mandy, Rainbow Pride supporter, for coming on and talking to us and being so honest and
Yeah.
upfront with us and everything. If anybody else would like to join us and share a little bit of your story, all
Your
you have to
coming
do
out
is just
story.
say so,
Yeah.
and or click on that thing there, and we'll let you talk. Oh, okay. I think Sweet Marie's telling us it's almost quitting time. She said,
Ah,
great live today.
yeah. Okay, ladies. Chat soon. Enjoy the rest of your day. We have on YouTube. I thank folks for letting us know maybe it's time to wrap up because we got things to do today.
That's right.
So, but this was fun. We'll be back.
Oh, wait. Sweet Marie said, no.
I think we'll be back tomorrow morning.
That's right. We'll be
8
back
o'clock
tomorrow
Eastern
morning.
time here
Yeah.
on TikTok and
And-
YouTube Live.
And you can almost guarantee we're going to have some leftover challah. So don't be surprised if you have to watch me eat some of it. We are on YouTube right now. This whole entire thing has been recorded on YouTube. So you're welcome to go over there and click on it and watch it and enjoy it and share it with your friends.
And if you think that you want to join us on TikTok tomorrow and tell us your coming out story,
Yeah.
let us know. Oh, let me ask you a question on TikTok, folks. Can you still hear us okay? Anything funky happen with the sound, or is it good?
Yeah, because we used to, whenever we'd let somebody in like that, it would mess up our sound.
Right. But I'm not hearing any problems about it this time.
Yeah.
So that's good. So now we know we can do that too. Okay.
Still here.
Still
That's
here.
good.
All
Yes,
right. Everything is
everything's
good. All right. Really good. So yeah, if you want to tell us your coming out story tomorrow, come join us tomorrow, 8 o'clock Eastern time. And have a great day, everybody.
Bye. Thank you very much. And thanks for all the gifts.
And thank you to the moderators keeping it safe.
Yes, yeah.